Thank you, Madam Chair. Dr. Cavazzoni, some time ago, one of my oldest and longest-term friends, dear friend, made a decision to set a date to end his life. He moved to Canada. He had ALS, and he made a decision that was representative of having no hope. He chose death. Well, you, Dr. Cavazzoni, have brought, through the wonders of science, some hope to people, a person in this room, because of this decision that was made. The 2019 FDA guidance, there is some hope now. But my understanding is that when I ask you to produce the name, the individual who has actually been able to benefit from this 2019 guidance, that there really isn't anybody that has been able to access that so far. That there are people all over this country who there is this glimmer of hope, but it is still out of reach. If I sound upset because my constituents are here, I have been getting calls from their friends all over the country who are begging for a bit of hope. You're going to hear them, and I hope you will stay to hear them. I know that, once we move to the next panel, you can leave, but I really beg you to stay and listen to their testimony. Could you tell me the people who have actually been able to benefit? Because my understanding that it has been quite impossible to be able to access the two drugs. There are two drugs that are there now, and maybe my friend Art would have been here to benefit from that. Can you answer me? Are there people you can tell us, give us a list of names?
So first, I really want to say how sorry I am to hear about the story of your friend, and it's really tragic, and I really empathize with the suffering that people with ALS have to go through every day. I cannot mention. I don't have the names of people with ALS who may have been in
How many? How many? Other people?
I'm sorry, I don't have that information with me. I would like to address your point about the guidance. The guidance is critically important because it provides advice for developers so that they can put in place clinical trials and development programs that have the best chance to provide.
No, this is now beyond. Isn't my guide? Excuse me. The guidance is about flexibility, and what I'm not understanding is when you have people who actually could help advance the science. This is one contribution they could make, whether or not it extends their lives. Why we wouldn't do this? Because the option is death. And it's in your power. I mean, what a blessing that is. It is in your power. And so I'm begging you, I guess, I am, to give some hope that there will be some accessibility due to this flexibility in the guidance. Is there any more that you can do?
I really hear you, and I can tell you that we're working every day to find ways to accelerate the development of therapies and to be as flexible as we can in how we work with sponsors, how we help them put in place clinical trials, and also as flexible as we can in how we look at the data that is derived from those clinical trials. Understanding that when we are dealing with diseases such as ALS, there has to be a higher threshold for risk, and also greater tolerance for some residual
Well, I don't know what
uncertainty
you know,
around
then I don't know,
benefits.
and I know my time is up. I don't know what flexibility is then, when people are standing by, willing to contribute to the science and make discoveries that could help others and perhaps extend their lives. So I yield back.